Hello, and welcome to this week's Real-Time Ramblings. Today I have with me Arthur Dahl, and I'm Reagan Pazak.
To get into this week, we're getting closer to grading checkpoint. The next checkpoint is on Friday, March 5th, 25th. So get your assignment in for some credit.
Speaking of Friday, it's the last one before spring break for Proctor Public Schools. Now remember, spring break can be a fun time, but it's also important to be safe. Activities you can do during the break in the area could be going to the beach, whether for a swim or for a walk. There's lots of stores and restaurants open in downtown Duluth and Canal Park, so make sure to stop by. Also, don't forget to keep your promise to Mrs. Hall from this past year's snowball. Remember, don't start any lives, end up in the hospital, the news, or jail.
Thank you for the warning, Megan. This spring break should be fun.
As long as you act like responsible teenagers, you should be okay.
Now we're going over the Kelly Johnson for birthday for this week.
Now it is time for a quick happy birthday for everyone who is celebrating their birthday this week. Sunday, we had AJ Rild, Eva Eckroot-Brink, Nashra Zidlow, Carrie Langmo. Monday, we had Nathan Moss and Cheyenne Taskey. Wednesday, Dalton Eklund and Dustin Gill. Thursday, Wesley Lindstrom, Lucy Metelsky, and Haley Garden. Sending you all happy birthday wishes, and I hope you guys have an amazing year this year. Passing it back on over to you guys.
Thanks, Kaylee. It must be nice to
Agree. We are all wishing you guys a happy birthday. Now we're moving on to Hunter Keefe with some information on our senior. Hunter?
Thank you, guys. Attention all seniors. It is time to sign up for the 2022 PHS All-Night Chem-Free Grad Party. Get your registration form from the main office. The cost for this event is $40 if paid by March 15th, $50 if paid by April 15th, and $60 if paid by May 15th. The price includes a fun class adventure immediately following graduation and an all-night party extravaganza with games, prizes, performers, surprises, and more at Skyline Social and Games. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm sure the party will be a blast. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, and I would love to go to an all-night party like that, but while the seniors are living it up, the rest of us need to register for classes next year. For the topic of classes, we have Lucy Mistelsky. Hey Lucy, how does one register for classes?
Hi Arthur and Reagan. Attention 8th to 11th graders. Class registration has started. You can look for classes you want to take on the school website. Registration information is available there under the news section. If you need help, don't worry because your guidance counselors will be in classrooms this week to help you get started. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the information, Lucy. Oh, class will remind me about the MCA testing. MCA testing is coming up for our 10th graders. You will be taking your reading MCAs on Wednesday, April 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. in the field house.
Then you will be taking your science MCA in your biology class on May 3rd and 4th. For our 11th graders, you will be taking your math MCA on Tuesday, April 14th from 8 to 11 a.m. in the field house.
Important for you guys to take these tests seriously as we're going to recover from the damage of COVID-19.
Good luck to our sophomores and juniors with the testing. Better get studying. I bet freshmen and seniors are glad they don't have to take the test this year.
That accuse us, but we're rooting for our other classmates. You guys will do great.
Now we have Hunter Keefe again with information for our juniors. What's new for our juniors, Hunter?
Juniors, if you are interested in serving as the Student School Board Liaison starting in April, please fill out the application in the main office and hand it in to Mr. Roweeder by Friday. Our current Student School Board Liaisons are Sydney Hadrick and Sophia Morin-Swanson. So if you have questions about what is involved in this important role, please reach out to Ms. Rands in the main high school office to get in contact with them.
Thank you again, Hunter.
I'm sure we'll have a lot of juniors applying for that.
Make sure to keep that in mind. Application available now, juniors.
Next, we move back to Lucy Mistelsky for information on our school dress code. What's the latest, Lucy?
Thanks, guys. As the weather gets warmer, please remember that the dress code does still exist. According to the dress code, inappropriate clothing includes short shorts, short dresses and skirts, small tank tops that overly expose the midriff, undershirts worn as a top, clothing that reveals your underwear when you stand straight, halter tops, clothing that has inappropriate, illegal, racist, sexist, or derogatory implications or meanings. Please remember to keep your shirts on or else you will be asked or given different clothing to change into. If you are caught in inappropriate clothing twice in one day, you will be sent home. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Lucy. Let's keep that dress code in mind, PHS students.
That's right, Arthur. You could still express yourself, obviously, but let's keep all of it appropriate, guys.
Lastly, we have Mr. Ted with information on floor hockey. How can students sign up, Mr. Ted?
Thank you, Regan and Arthur. Good morning, Rails. Have you ever dreamt of having your name be part of Proctor High School floor hockey history? Well, here's your chance to add your name to the Billy Moen Stanley Can. After a long 2-year hiatus, Billy Moen Floor Hockey Tournament is back and bigger than ever. There will be an informational meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, the 23rd of March, during rail time, where Mr. Harnell will share with you all the tournament information you will need. Also, there are team sign-up sheets in the office with Miss Rand, so stop on down and get your team all registered as the tournament will begin play the 11th of April. Good luck to all the teams. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Ted. Floor hockey sounds like a fun sport.
Right. Make sure to visit that real time if you're interested, PHS students.
Well, that concludes this week real-time Wembley. Have a fun spring break, everyone. I'm Arthur Dahl.
And I'm Reagan Pazak. Have a great week and go Rails!